is Marissa Diaz. I am your host today for a very, very special reason. I have known this wonderful lady for a couple of years now, and every time she's such a joy to be with. She is Julie Allen, the Director of Development over at the Salvation Army, and she has such a giving heart, friends. She just is always willing to come here and tell us her story, and she's just a she's just a good soul. She's
Thank
just a
you.
good soul. Welcome.
I appreciate the intro.
Yes.
I feel very bashful with that intro.
No, you shouldn't be bashful. Okay, Julie, so tell us exactly what you do over at Salvation Army.
So my job title personally is I'm with fundraising and donor development, as well as getting the word out as to what we're doing at the Salvation Army as a whole. Our core specifically, we serve Northwest Louisiana. We serve 8 parishes. We're also known as the Shreveport Core because we are housed in Shreveport. But our reach is all across that top northwest corner. And our hope, our prayer is to impact the lives of the people who need it most. Mm-hmm. That's our tagline. That's our heart. And biggest programs that we have here for service is our Miracle Center of Hope shelter.
What is that actually? I've seen it and it's beautiful. Mm-hmm. What does that entail?
So the shelter itself is kind of divided up into 4 different quadrants. We have a quadrant for single men.
Okay.
We have a quadrant for single women. We have a quadrant for veterans, and then we have a quadrant for families with children. And that can be mom with the kids, that can be dad with the kids, that can be grandma with the kids. As long as it's children 17 and under, okay, they can be within our, we call it Carla's Haven. It is a tie to a local resident. So, but...
And I know you get emotional about talking about it. I know because you and the babies have a thing.
I do.
It's okay. You are your heart. You have such a giving heart, and I know you feel like you want to help everybody in the world, not only just here in Northwest Louisiana, but like in the world. And I know you get like so emotional about it.
I do, because I'm able to see the impact. Yeah. I'm able to see the 7 individuals we had this past January graduate from our transitional housing program and find housing and feel safe and secure enough to be able to be out on their own. It's great to see the kids in our Red Shield Youth Center, our after-school program, not only working on homework, but doing math drills, learning coding, and doing STEM activities to excite their brain and excite themselves for learning, as well as just have fun in the basketball court that we have. And just have fellowship and friendship and be able to grow and be happy kids. Because on Greenwood Road, we know that there's a lot of parents who they work late into the evening. Right. And so it would be great for them to be able to have a safe place for them to go. We also have our director that's in place now. Her name is Miriam Harley. She is currently in the midst of ASVAB prep for anybody who wants to potentially join the military.
Wow.
And then in March, we're going to be having ACT prep. And so that's open.
Awesome.
Yes. And that's open up for 14 to 20-year-olds who need that help to go into college and do something with their, and just take the next step. Whether that's just continuing learning or specifically learning a trade, because we want these kids to grow and flourish, because when someone grows and flourishes, they make their community better.
Yep, that's so true.
And it's the same thing with our residents. They're coming to us in a very unfortunate time in their life. Mm-hmm. And our goal is to help them not only feel safe and secured, but feel like they matter.
Yeah.
And know that we're gonna do our best to help them take their next steps, whether that's get them ready for job interviews and help them update their resume, whether that's accessing other community partners through maybe some behavioral health access. Mm-hmm. We just want to be able to set them up for success. And outside of those two huge programs that we have going on, we also have our food pantry for those who are coming in suffering from hunger and needing to feed their families. We have utility assistance through SWEPCO right now, which we're able to help those who potentially might have their lights cut off. Prayerfully, we'll have grants come through this year where we're going to be able to help with rental assistance for those who are behind and just need that step into the next direction.
Because I mean, natural disasters happen, and you never know. And people I think assume like that your services are not for me, right? So let's just say, for instance, house fire.
Yep.
Candle burns down and it burns your house. Like you don't have anything,
Yep.
and you may think that you don't need your services, but natural disaster can happen to anybody and at any point in your life, right? And I think a lot of people think like, not my problem, not what do I care? Like I'm just going to continue to drink my coffee and like whatever, right? And I don't think people really recognize and understand like it can happen to anybody.
It can.
Any socioeconomic level, it can happen to anybody.
We actually had a gentleman last year. He didn't have to stay for long, but he didn't have any family in the area, and his house burnt down. And he, at that moment, because of things that transitioning in his life, didn't have the liquid capital to be able to do like a week at a hotel or something of that nature.
Wow.
And so he came and he stayed with us, and he was with us about 2 weeks, and he was happy to be able to come in and receive help and the resources. And he said, his whole thing is, well, once I can get out of here and get back on my feet, I want to make sure I can help, which is fantastic, but it's not required by these residents. When they come in, their first entire week is free for them to stay. After that, they put $10 a day. It's our program fee. It's to help with the overhead costs that we have. But we've also learned whenever we as individuals put money into something, we want to make sure we get the best thing out of it. And so it builds into that accountability.
Of course, yes.
And we just want to make sure that those individuals who are coming to see us are able to to count on us. Right now, because we did not reach our kettle goal, it is...
How much, can you share how much it was shy? Was it shy by like a lot?
It was shy by a lot.
Okay.
It was shy by almost 50,000.
Oh, wow.
And because in the past we had a little bit lower numbers, but we increased it this year because of the amount of demand that we're seeing. We increased it because the amount of individuals we know are out there and need and want help. And we are also losing donors. A lot of your normal donors are our grandparents or great-grandparents.
Yes.
And so it's building.
Generational giving is very hard. I mean, we even talked about fundraising and how difficult fundraising
It's very difficult.
is. Again, the $10, the $25 reoccurring dollars, but because you were telling me how impactful, the $25 per month goes and what that goes for. So why don't you share what that money looks like?
As a monthly giver, so let's take $25. So that's 2 Starbucks and a croissant. That's how my brain does
or one coffee and a dessert. Yeah,
that's how my brain does the math. And we take that $25 can be subdivided into multitudes, different ways. Whether that is a night in the shelter and 3 square meals for a resident, whether that is crafts and project materials and stuff like that for our youth center kids, or even to support them to go to different opportunities out and about, like the museums that we have, or different outings that they themselves most likely wouldn't be able to go do. That $25, not only does it stay here,
Which is important. Hello, friends. That means that it stays in Northwest Louisiana. It does not go to Chicago or LA or New York. It stays right here.
It does. It stays right here in Northwest Louisiana. And those funds are utilized to, when we need it, fill our pantry shelves because donations haven't come in or something was just off and we missed a month. And the other thing is, a lot of people are like, well, there's gifts in kind, and you can pick up from here, and you can pick up from here, and pick up from here. We're doing it. We got big gift in kind from companies, but gift in kind can only be utilized for what it's set aside for.
Right.
So food is going to be used in our shelter. We're doing 3 square meals a day.
You guys run an amazing operation. Yes.
7 days a week, 365. And
that costs money.
It does. Yeah. And a lot of that, thank the Lord Jesus, is because of donations from, say, Whole Foods or from Target or from other local grocers. But that's utilized immediately because food has an expiration date.
Of course.
We no longer have our thrift store. So whenever, say, we have a family who has come in from a house fire and they have lost everything, they have no clothes, they don't even have undergarments, we, as the Salvation Army, go out and get them the basic essentials. We also connect with our other community partners who do have clothing areas to be able to clothe them and everything. But if they're coming in at 9 o'clock at night and all they got is a T-shirt on their back and it's covered in soot, we can't let you sleep in that. That's not fair.
Yeah, no.
But we need support.
Which is why you get so emotional, I know.
It is. Because they can call me. Anybody can call me. I'll give you my cell number. Call me. I will walk you through all of our programs. You can see our shelter. You can see our youth center. You can see the impact it is making. And this is my 6th year with the Salvation Army. And it scares me because I don't want to have to cut availability to people because we don't have the funding. I don't want to have to trim programs because donations aren't coming in.
Yeah.
And
it's so hard.
It's so hard. I mean,
you
said, we were talking about this before with one of our local community partners that we work with a lot for whenever our residents are transitioning out. It is the love and support that we all need. You also need to give to these nonprofits because we're working.
Yeah. And again, like you said, 2 coffees and a croissant, like it means a world of a difference. And we must pour back into our community, right? Because again, we can't be so surprised, like, that it's not going to happen to me. It can happen to any of us.
It can happen to any of us. And a lot of people, we see our unhoused on the street and everything like that. And we do have individuals who don't want to come inside. We do have individuals who they are very happy in their tent, and that's where they want to be. But we also provide supportive services. Like every second Thursday, we actually go out to Hope House and we serve lunch. We usually pass out about 100 meals to those who are using not only Hope House services, but other transients in the area. And whenever it's cold and we have the ice storm that just came through, we make additional efforts. So if we have a large group come in, they're going to be able to find shelter. They're going to be able to stay warm. They're not going to have frostbite on their toes because they were outside and at below freezing temperatures. Just back in 21, when my brain references Snowmageddon,
yes,
we had 100 additional people. Wow. We had our shelter that was full.
Wow.
And then we had 80 additional men in our a gymnasium that we have at the admin building.
Wow.
And we had about 20 to 25 additional females in what we lovingly call our fellowship hall, which is just a smaller area where we have like our board meetings and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And that's with 100 people in our shelter. And we just want to continue to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And to do that, we need support coming in monthly. And it doesn't even have to be $25. It can be $5.
Just something.
$5, we can usually fit in about 2 meals.
Yeah, something.
I mean, we've got to take care of
each other.
Exactly.
Each other. Do you, I don't know, like, you probably have a box of tissue at work. Like, do you worry at night, like, when you come home, you know, and I know you have your own personal family and whatnot, but do you worry about, and I imagine so, because I imagine that you worry about, because you have more contact with some of the people, well, obviously with people that come in and out and graduate and kids, and I bet you that your heartstrings just,
they get
you
pulled.
worry.
I do. The kids in the shelter feel like an extension of my own. We were talking about age range. The youngest I've met is a 4-month-old baby. And the eldest I've had since I've been there is an 89-year-old double Purple Heart vet.
Wow.
And we just want to show love. We want to provide hope. But it gets very scary and very nerve-wracking for us whenever we're not seeing the financial donations come in. And finances are tight for everybody. I run on a budget.
Yeah. Economics is.
And I know how scary it is not to have enough money to do things. And for us as an organization, and as we were talking, I mean, Salvation Army is huge.
Mm-hmm.
It's an international organization. We're in over 130 different countries.
Wow. Yeah, you guys, it's huge.
We're in Ukraine. We're in Guatemala. We're in Australia. We are everywhere.
Wow.
And yes, it is an international organization. But where your local core is home.
That's where the money stays.
That's where the money stays. That's where the impact is. That's where the boots are on the ground are serving as much as we humanly can.
Yeah.
And I would love to invite anybody to come and to see what we're doing. Come and take a look at our shelter. It's bunk bed style. In our men's side, it is single bed style on our veteran side. And then we have 4 different rooms dedicated to families. So each family kind of has their own individual room. And sometimes we have to double up families if the mom's original parent is okay with it, and other rules have to be followed. But we're always full in our single women. We're always full in our family. Our men's side's hit and miss, but we are never below 60 occupants usually. Wow. We average between 65 to 70 individuals. And
wow, that's a lot.
And the thing is my board member is the one who taught me this. When you hear the cicadas singing outside, when it's the hottest outside, or when you hear our bells ringing for Christmas, it's usually the highest need for Salvation Army. But every single day, we have people coming in for food boxes. Our social services coordinator, who handles our homeless prevention methods is what we like to call it. She sees on average 10 to 12 people per day.
Wow.
Whether that is getting a food box, whether that's help with utility assistance, whether that's another one of our homeless prevention methods, she sees 10 to 12 people a day. Wednesdays are what we call walk-in Wednesdays for our food pantry. Last Wednesday, she saw 27 people.
Wow.
And that's just not an individual. The majority of these are families with kids.
Okay, I mean, again, you just deep breaths, friends, because you just never know, and you never want you. I mean, thank God you guys are here, right, for all of these services, but it takes friends, it takes money to run an organization. It takes money to provide resources and services, and it takes money to help our community.
Yes.
Right.
And the thing is too is if not only if you are able to do a monthly donation, which would greatly help us. If you have time where you want to serve on our advisory board to help us find new avenues, whether it's for funding or for ways we can better manage our own finances. I have to say our accountant guy is great. He is so meticulous. But find ways for us to do better. And we would love to have you. We need the mindset. It's advisory. We do ask all nonprofit boards have a fundraising request, but we need you. We need the voice in the community.
Right.
We need someone to tell us, hey, let's try this. Let's do something new. Because those voices are what's going to provide us our jet forward. We also have a women's auxiliary. They are a fantastic group of ladies. I have to say huge love to KTAL with Jackie and Dan. They've been helping us out with our Red Kettle Run every single year. Even that alone, y'all's help with today, y'all's help with the Red Kettle Run, just making sure things are moving and people can hear what we're doing.
Yeah.
That helps us significantly.
Yeah.
But we need people to share
And care.
Yep.
And give.
Yes.
And love on one another.
Yes.
Where can people donate?
So right now, there's two different ways. You can go to our website.
Okay.
It's salvationarmyalm.org. ALM.org
Okay.
/Shreveport.
Okay.
The reason why ALM is in there is because we are part of the Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi division. And you go on there and there's a donate button.
Okay.
You can sign up for a single donation, or if you become a reoccurring donation, you are part of our Army of Hope, which are able to provide you information as to each quarter as to what we're doing, boots on the ground. And it also provides you insight as to this might be new, this is what's coming, that type of thing. Also, on our Facebook page right now is at the very top is a link for the KTAL Cares donation portal, where you can go on there. You can make a single donation. You can sign up to become a monthly donor. You'll see my name at the bottom as a $25 monthly donor. And let us give you a shout out that you're going to help us make our mission possible.
Yes.
You'll see it. Our motto is doing the most good. And yes, grammatically that's not the best, but we're doing the most good with the resources that we have.
Yeah.
With the community's help, with our advisory board's help, with great media partners like KTAL's help, we're able to do great things. We're able to serve over 1,600 kids for Angel Tree.
Yeah.
Last year, we were able to serve over 64,000 meals. Wow. And that's for our shelter residents. That's for our after-school care. That's for their summer camp that goes on, as well as we do community meals. When it gets really cold, we go out in the cold. When it gets really hot, we try and go out in the hot, just to provide water and fellowship and
Relief,
sustenance and
service,
relief
yes.
because the need's there.
Right.
It's constantly there.
Can you imagine a world without so much need? Like, that's like crazy.
That's
like,
heaven.
That's true. That's true.
That's
I got
heaven.
goosebumps.
That will definitely be heaven.
Yeah. Okay, friends, please give. Julie, you are amazing. And
It's not just me, it's the whole team.
everybody shout out to the whole team.
Yes.
Shout out.
Shout out to the whole Salvation Army team. Our social services director, Trent Bartley, and his fantastic team of caseworkers and housing monitors. They are doing boots on the ground work with those who
Takes
come
a lot
in.
of people.
And then Miriam Harley is our director for our Red Shield Youth Center. She is also still looking for additional employees if anybody's looking for a job.
Recruiting call right there.
Recruiting call. Because we need kids to we need people to help these kids.
Of course.
And the more staff we're able to have, the more children we'll be able to do. Because other than just providing help, we also try and provide safety.
Mm-hmm.
That's our biggest thing. We want to give you what you need, but we want you to be also safe.
Mm-hmm.
And we can't do it without the community. We can't do it without donations. We can't do it without people coming and linking arms with us.
Mm-hmm. You guys need help too.
Mm-hmm.
You need the community's help. You need support. You need financial, assistance. You
Yep.
need you guys to take care of each other is very it's a necessity. And whether it be donations, whether it be advisory board, whether it be angel tree giving,
Yes.
Anything and everything will help. And I always, we have a post right now on KTALnoise.com. It's got information about where you can donate.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, every donation makes a difference.
It does.
It does. Okay. We're not done talking to you, but we are done talking to you. But I know you're going to be with us throughout the entire day.
Yes.
Because we do want friends at home and watching us, we do want to make sure, you've learned a lot from Julie, and these extended interviews gives you a look behind and a sneak behind, and she invited everybody to come and take a tour.
Yes, call the main number. I am extension number 5. I will set up a tour. I will show you, like I
Everything.
said, every corner. I do not mind. I will.
It's an amazing facility. It really is.
We love our facility. It's very well loved. She's very well loved.
Yes. Well, you have a lot of guests all the time.
We do. We do have a lot of guests. And we do our best to make sure everything's nice, tidy, and clean. Actually, yesterday, one of our amazing women's auxiliary is hosting her annual cupcake for a cause party.
Aww.
And she asked people to bring Tide Pods or laundry pods to donate for us to be able to utilize. And she was asking,
what a great idea.
And she's like, well, how many do y'all use on average? I said, well, our current largest container is about 42 pods. I said, and they use about 3 of these each week. That's 150 pods.
And those pods are not cheap.
They're not cheap.
No.
But they help us
So much easier.
Yeah.
Boom,
not
boom.
only do we have staff members who are doing towels and bedding and all those type of essentials, but we have washing machines available for our residents who need to wash clothes and everything of that nature. And so because, yes, you are in a shelter, but we want to provide you some
Dignity.
level of dignity.
Yes.
We want you to feel like you're not just somebody sleeping on a cot in a big old room. You have a purpose.
Yes.
Let us help you find it. But for us to do that, we need the community to link up with us and support us.
There you go, friends. You heard it from the Director of Development at Salvation Army right here in Northwest Louisiana. We will be back with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
I
Lisa.
appreciate you and your kind and giving heart.
We appreciate you too.
Please tell your other team members that we really do appreciate them.
I will.
Yes, please do. Okay, friends at home and in the ether internet web land, we will see you soon. Talk to you later. Bye.